Hey there, boys and girls! Welcome back to another Newcom Kids episode! Oh my goodness, I'm so excited to see you guys. Oh my gosh, if you guys ever join us in the kids' tent on a Sunday morning, we have so much fun. You guys know that we have so much fun making little bead necklaces and bracelets all the time, and I was so excited. I really wanted to make one for myself, so I started getting a few beads together, and I thought maybe I could make a necklace. Now, I'm trying to think. I think I was supposed to do something before I started making a bracelet. I'm trying to remember what it is. Oh, that's right. Mr. Waddles and I talked, and he asked me to make sure that I took out all the trash in the house before I started playing and making bracelets. Now, guys, I haven't taken out all the trash yet. I still have a lot of trash to take out, but I really want to make bracelets. I really want to make this really cool. What should I do? What should I do? Should I tell Mr. Waddles that I had already finished it? Should I tell him that I did it even though I haven't done it yet? Or should I tell him that I still need to take out the trash and then go do that? What should I do? Well, what's it called when you are doing one thing and you tell someone something that's not true? What is that called? Well, it's called a lie. That's called a lie. And if you lie to someone, it means you're telling them something that's not true. Well, what do you think about that? What do you think about telling someone something that's not true? What do you think about lying to people? Do you think that lying is good? Or do you think that lying is bad? Telling someone something that you know is not true. What do you think about that? This is tough. You see, I really want to go play and start making my bracelet, but if I tell Mr. Waddles that I already took out the trash, that would be lying and I wouldn't be telling him the truth. I wonder how that would make him feel. I wonder how that would make him feel if I told him something that wasn't true. That makes me think of another question. Well, why is lying bad, and why is the truth so important? Why is the truth so important? Why is it important that I tell Mr. Waddles the truth of what exactly is going on? Well, and you know what? I think that's our word of the day is truth. The importance of something being true. You see, guys, if something is true, that means it is real. That means it is for sure. That means it is 100% accurate, that it is what is really happening in the world. Like the fact that if I were to say there's nothing on this wall, well that's not true. There's a cool little picture of a lot of you guys in the tent. And I don't want to tell you something that's not actually happening, but if I tell you the truth, you can count on my word. You can trust what I say. So the truth is really important because it helps build my relationship with you. It helps build our relationship because you can trust me if I tell you the truth. Wow. So the truth is really important because if I start to lie, if I told Mr. Waddles that I already took out the trash and he went and checked, he wouldn't trust me very much anymore because I lied to him. Well, what do you think? How do you think that Jesus acts with us? Do you think Jesus lies a lot, or do you think he tells the truth? Well, we're going to read a little bit, and not only does it talk about whether Jesus tells the truth or not, but it talks about exactly who he is. I'm so excited for you guys to read with me today. Ready? If you guys turn to John chapter 8, starting in verse 26 with me, let's read a little bit about Jesus. Now, people have been asking over and over and over again. He's been performing miracles and doing all sorts of cool things, healing people, feeding people, and they're asking him, "Who are you?" And Jesus has told them over and over again that he comes from God, that he is from God directly. Wow. And they don't really believe him. So let's see what he says about who God is. All right? Jesus replies, "I have much to say in judgment of you, but he who sent me," that means God who sent Jesus, "is trustworthy." That means that God tells us the truth, and we can depend on his word, and we can trust him with all of our lives. "And what I have heard from him, I tell the world." Jesus is saying, all I'm doing here is telling you what God tells me to tell you. All I'm doing here is telling you the truth about who God is. Wow. He even takes it one step further. Jesus says to the Jews who had believed him, Jesus said, "If you hold to my teaching, you are really my disciples, my followers. Then you will know the truth, and the truth will set you free." The truth will set you free. That's also why the truth is so important. You see, guys, sometimes we get so caught up and we want to change things the way that they are and not be truthful. Sometimes we want to lie, maybe to get out of trouble, maybe to twist things in the world. But that really just leads to us getting into more trouble. Lying never results in good things. And Jesus says the truth will set you free. Telling the truth is really important. Jesus is also saying that he is the truth. Jesus himself is the exact word of God. He is showing us by how he's acting the truth of who God is and his personality. And through him, we will be saved and be set free from our sinful ways. Jesus is the truth that will set us free for eternity. How cool is that? Jesus is the truth. Now, Jesus talks a little bit about something else too. You ready? It says, not holding to the truth, he's talking about this other person, the enemy, someone who is not of God. Not holding to the truth. There is no truth in the enemy. When he lies, he speaks his native language. The enemy, that's all he does is tell lies. For he is a liar and he is the father of lies. Yet because I tell the truth, Jesus tells the truth, you do not believe me. They didn't believe Jesus when he told the truth. He says, I am telling the truth. Why don't you believe me? You guys, Jesus is telling us exactly who he is, that he is God, and he came here to save us all, to set us free. Will you believe him? Will you believe what he said for all of us? I believe Jesus. I believe that he is the truth, that he is God sent here to show us who he truly is. So amazing. Here's something to think about. The enemy works in lies, but God sent Jesus as the truth. The true, accurate way of how God is. And we can trust him because he is trustworthy. Now, so should I act? How should I act? How should you act? Should we tell each other the truth? Yeah! Should we tell each other lies all the time? No, we don't want to tell each other lies. The enemy tells lies. We don't want to be like him. We want to be like Jesus. And Jesus is truth. And Jesus tells us the truth. And God is trustworthy. God is trustworthy. Can you guys say that with me? God is trustworthy. And he sent Jesus as the truth to set us free. Jesus sets us free. The truth sets us free. So if you guys ever feel tempted, like you want to lie to maybe your parents or your brothers and sisters and tell them something that isn't true, remember, let's act like Jesus. Let's act in truth and tell each other what's really happening. So I guess I'll have to wait a little bit to finish my bracelet. I think I should go be honest. Tell Mr. Waddles I haven't taken the trash out yet. And I should go do that first. So I'm going to go take the trash out first. And then I'm going to make the coolest bracelet ever. Well, maybe not. I've seen some of the bracelets that you guys make, and I think they're a lot cooler than mine. But I'm going to do my best. All right. Don't forget, guys, God is trustworthy. Jesus is the truth. And let's act like him and tell each other the truth. All right. I'm going to go find those garbage cans and take them out, and then I'll be honest with Mr. Waddles. All right? I'll have to see you guys next time. I love you so much. Take care.